Hello. I can't see you, but I think there are people here. Is that true? Terrific. Well, thank you so much for joining our Juniors Pecha Kucha today, and I appreciate you bringing your lunch along. Please feel free to eat, and I'm hungry. You can share with me. Anybody have any extras? I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today and acknowledge their continuing connection to land, waters, and community. I pay my respects to their elders, past and present, and I extend that respect to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people here today. As I said on this stage last year, I'm personally very committed to the next generation of folks in our industry. And also, as I said last year, Design Outlook brilliantly supports and celebrates such people, recognizing that we all have a voice and we all have something to learn from each other, regardless of where we are in our career journey. And case in point, I want to give a special shout out today to Mindy Nam, who we've all seen on this stage. Mindy is a great example of someone who has embraced our field and has just leaned into it and found herself in a place that she never expected. So what she didn't exactly explain in her opening talk was less than 2 years ago, she was actually, she did explain that she had been a hair stylist and colorist, but what she also didn't explain is that she enrolled in my UX class 2 years ago. So less than 2 years ago, if I had told her that she would have been up here on stage today, she would have said I was absolutely nuts. So it's been my distinct honor, once again, to curate the Design Outlook Junior Pecha Kucha session. I know there's a few of you who are here today who were in the session last year, and congratulations for coming back and all the great things that you've accomplished since then. I'd like to thank all of those courageous folks who also have submitted ideas, and it was a really difficult decision, but I had to whittle it down to a half a dozen people who I could put the stories together and they would tell a cohesive whole. And so I couldn't be more excited to introduce you to 6 remarkable people with whom I've had the privilege of working over the past several weeks as they've honed their presentations. You'll be hearing everything from making sense of the real world to reframing creativity, not dwelling on numbers, supercharging your career, faking it till you make it, and you'll even get some tips for finding Waldo. For those of you who are not familiar with the Pecha Kucha format, I should tell you that it's tricky because it's 20 slides, 20 seconds per slide with just some visual prompts. So it's not your standard PowerPoint where you can read the bullets and have everybody go to sleep. It's all about telling a really compelling story. And so what you'll find is each speaker today has a very important story to share, and I invite you to get comfortable, continue to enjoy your lunch, and just have a listen to what these fine folks have to say. And so without further ado, I'd like to start by introducing our first speaker. I need a clicker, because I don't actually, oh, here we go. Okay. So I'd first like to start by introducing you to Renee. Can we have a picture of Renee back there? I'd like to introduce you to, click, there you go. So Renee is a junior designer in her final year of interaction design at the University of Sydney. She currently works as a UX designer at 2 Collaborate, designing digital concepts used as conversation starters in workshops. She's also interning at the National Acoustic Laboratories, creating accessible materials for research involving participants with hearing difficulties. In 2024, Renee was active in student life, serving as a multimedia director for SWADE, the Society for Product Design, Graphic Design, and UX UI, where her branding work helped the Society earn the University of Sydney Union Best Design Society Award. The same artistic drive extends to her love for oil painting, a former business venture of hers that's now a relaxing hobby between her work gigs. So please join me in welcoming Renee to the stage.